Globalization is a process by which more people across large distances become connected in more and different ways. It deals with economic process integration, for it involves growing distribution of ideas, innovations, and values, which leads to interdependence of two or more nations. Globalization paves the way for us to have an integrated global community. It widens its opportunities for us to resolve certain issues that cause dilemmas to our system. Globalization does not only focuses on economic aspects. It also deals with social and cultural growth, which gives a huge impact on the development of our nation. So there are different meanings of globalization that came from different perspectives of people. These perspectives came from their different insights regarding to what they observe in their surroundings.
Theories of globalization. World system theory. In the mid-19th century, Karl Marx suggests was based in a centuries-old process. The capitalist world system originated in 16th century when European traders established strong connections with Asia, Africa, and America. Now, this is where the three sphere of influence comes in, which is core, semi-periphery, and periphery. Core. Core countries control and benefit from the global market and draws resources from periphery. They are usually recognized as wealthy states. They have strong state institutions, a powerful military, and a powerful global political alliances. Semi-periphery. Semi-periphery, a buffer state between core and periphery. The semi-periphery countries act as the middlemen between the core and the periphery countries by giving the wealthy countries what they receive from the poorer countries. Periphery. Periphery countries are the poorer countries, usually specializing in farming and have access to natural resources, which the core countries use to profit from. World polity theory. World polity theory views states, organizations, individuals, and other categories of social actors as creators of world culture, defining its stiff ontological structure and valorized in the global moral order. World polity theory was also a response to modernization theory, the expectation that countries will march through the stages of development. This theory argues that this conformity reflects the existence of a common global culture which shapes how elites set up their government and societies. One of the world polity's key elements is a general of how to form a state. As a carrier of global principles, these organizations then help to build and elaborate world culture and world society further. World culture theory. As per world culture theory of globalization, though there exists an impact of globalization on societal and other socio-cultural processes, but still it operates independent of these constituents. It is important to note that breaking old social orders and enabling new solidarities, there exists global movement of religious ideas, money, tourism, food, and technology. Globalization is a process of relativization. Societies must make a sense of themselves in relation to a larger system of societies, while individuals make sense of themselves as a larger whole, in relation to a sense of humanity as a larger whole. Globalization compresses the world into a single entity, and people necessarily become more aware of their relationship to this global presence.
For some people, this global phenomenon is inherent to human nature. Because of this, some say globalization began about 60,000 years ago at the beginning of human history. Throughout time, human societies exchanging trade has been growing. Since the old times, different civilizations have developed commercial trade routes and experienced cultural exchanges. And as well, the migratory phenomenon has also been contributing to these populational exchanges, especially nowadays since traveling became quicker, more comfortable, and more affordable. This phenomenon has continued throughout history, notably through military conquest and exploration expeditions, but it wasn't until technological advances in transportation and communication that globalization speeded up. It was particularly after the second half of the 20th century that the world trades accelerated in such a dimension and speed that the term globalization started to be commonly used. According to WHO, globalization can be defined as the increase in interconnectedness and interdependence of peoples and countries. It is generally understood to include two interrelated elements: the opening of international borders to increasingly fast flow of goods, services, finance, people, and ideas, and the changes in institutions and policies at national and international levels that facilitate or promote such flows.